So I'm not exactly too sure how long this video is going to be, but unfortunately for myself and other Cleveland Cavaliers fans out there, we do know now that one of the biggest free agents that we would have been targeting to try and contend for a championship next season in Bruce Brown has pretty much said that he does not want to be a Cavalier. He does not want to listen to any other teams. In fact, he is going to re-sign with the Denver Nuggets, even if it means he has to take a pay cut. I believe from what he kind of said is he basically said that it is bigger than money at this point, and that he has found a really good situation that he is in where he can kind of go and do his thing, playing a style that fits him. And I think the Denver Nuggets might, quite frankly, have given him and positioned him in a way where he'll have the keys now to succeed as one of the best six men in the NBA next year. The way I see it is Bruce Brown's minutes are going up every single year, and I think with the Denver Nuggets they started off a little bit lower, but as the season went on, he literally got to the point where he was playing around 28 minutes or so per game off the bench. Now the reality is, with this new role that he's found of being able to somewhat be a backup point guard now, just because there are so many playmakers on this Denver Nuggets team that he can kind of, defend the point guard at times and, play that position without having to play make and be the dominant ball handler, is a really, really good thing for Bruce Brown. Not just that, he's just shown the ability to be able to switch from 1 through 3. So realistically, Bruce Brown is almost a guy that I could see possibly having one of those Lou Williams, Jordan Clarkson roles on the Denver Nuggets next year, where he plays above 30 minutes a game. I genuinely believe Bruce Brown has put himself in a situation where he's going to get legitimate starter minutes off that bench, just because he can rotate through almost every position. He's even shown he can play power forward and small ball center, which is what he did on the Brooklyn Nets. I remember on that Nets team, you were seeing KD clearing out and boxing out dudes, so you could have Bruce Brown coming and flying for the rebound, and Bruce Brown switches on centers and holds his own. The reality is he's a 6'4" dude who has a 6'9" wingspan with an incredible vert. This guy is just a dude that can really play absolutely anywhere on the NBA court, and it's like seeing that the smallest dude on the team play center at times just because he's, so great with his bounce, and he's just got insane vert. We've all had that one guy in a local league game that just plays way out of position and plays 6 inches under the position that he actually is. That's the reality for Bruce Brown at this rate. And I don't think the pay cut is going to be as big as what some people are saying. I've heard some people say that the Cavaliers would offer him around $12 to $15 million or so to come to the team per year. I don't see why the Denver Nuggets aren't going to do the same. I think they do have obviously some cap issues, but in reality, this team's probably going to sign even more veterans next year now that they are NBA champions, especially on the minimum. Players like JaMychal Green and stuff might look at this Denver Nuggets team now as a possible team that would be really interesting to go to. They're probably going to fill their bench out even more that way, giving more money for a dude like Bruce Brown and maybe sign on, who knows, maybe $12 million a year or so off that bench. And look, I think this is a really good idea for the Denver Nuggets. A massive loss for the Cleveland Cavaliers, because as I've looked more and more into it, you realize that Bruce Brown really, really fits the system that the Cleveland Cavaliers had going. So it definitely does hurt a lot, and honestly, this is a pretty big loss, I think, for the Cavaliers in the grand scheme of things. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. What do you guys think about Bruce Brown turning his back on the Cavs and potentially re-signing on a big deal with the Denver Nuggets? Of course, don't forget to tell me your thoughts and opinions down below. But just don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.